Ace.
That intro is so like public access TV 90s.
Yeah, it is. It's got all the swirly. Mike May made a swirly everything. It's just perfect. You know, that was Mike May's origin story. Anthony, you're a little bit. Oh, shit! I should have. Hold on. I zoomed in a little bit more, and I gave you some backlighting, and you look majestic tonight. And of course, it's a Playhouse number 5, and tonight we are joined in such a short turnaround time. I'm glad they came back. Tim and Kyle. What the hell's going on, guys?
What's up, guys?
Yo,
how's everybody feeling?
Feeling great.
Good.
Yeah. How's Thanksgiving was well? A good time. I mean,
Delicious.
Good.
Yeah.
What did you guys cook?
Me and my wife. We did.
My wife and I.
My wife and I.
Thank you.
Sorry. We just did some cheesecakes, pumpkin cheesecake and regular
Pumpkin
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
Oh man.
And went up to my dad's side of the family upstate in Sullivan County, and had some dinner. My uncle is a huge hunter, so he brought some bear meat and some venison,
Holy shit.
which
What's
was
that taste
dope.
like?
Bear, it's pretty lean,
Okay.
a little gamey too. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
Yeah,
Little gamey.
slightly gamey, not too much, but yeah,
A little.
a little bit.
But
Very good, very good.
At some point tonight, I'm probably going to have to go over to you guys on the other side of the room and adjust those damn headphone cameras because they're pissing me off now. There's too much negative space above your heads, and but anyway, it's great. Everybody looks great though. It's good to see you guys.
Thank you.
Bear meat for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I have some wonderful things to throw into the mixer tonight. Anthony has sent some stuff over. He put it into the Playhouse saved folder on Instagram. We have some reels that we can go through, and including one real deep dive into never before genres of music you guys have never even heard before.
Okay.
I think that this is a really cool one. But before we do anything else, I do have a couple of countdown videos I want to do with you in a little bit. We don't have to rush to them, though. We don't have to rush just yet. I want to say hello to everybody in the chat room.
Hey.
What's going on? Got a nice little crowd that's watching right now. And just to let you know, until this channel is officially monetized, which we're only like 1,400 collective viewing hours away from being monetized, which that's really nothing. So I would say maybe a couple of weeks that would happen. But in the meantime, if you wanted to send a super chat in, you could send it through, quite frankly, superchat.com. And if it's above $10, it'll just pop up on screen and the text will just be read out loud. So if you want to add a little bit of chaos to the show, that'll be that. And, until we get super chats for this channel activated, just let you know. Other than that, maybe we take some calls. We'll be reading the general chat. I see Two Dogs, Mike D, Shane B, Drucifer, who else? Dixie Doodle, Jay Boogie, Dragon Sage, and more. Ricky. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, let me ask you guys something. I talked to Anthony about this. I said, I'm going to bring it up next time we all get together. Last time you guys were in, we did obviously a lot of initial reminiscing about the years in the band, Rotten Pain, back in high school and college. And after the fact, that night we really collected for the first time the entire archive of all of our work over those years. Songs that I had not really listened to even in jest.
Give
for
me back
Same.
my son.
What? It's like,
What? Give me back my son.
Wait.
Did you just hear that?
Give
Yes.
me back
Yeah.
my son.
Yeah, the Jay Brits just sent in $10. Give me back my son. Hold on.
That's from Conspiracy Theory. Oh, no. What movie is that from?
That's
Mel
from
Gibson.
Ransom.
Give me back my
Ransom.
son.
Oh, did another one just come in? No. I don't know. I mean, I have.
Give me back my son!
I've got that over here. I love it. I just. That's one of my favorites. But here's what I was wondering, because you think about how life takes us places, and in 2005 when our band started breaking apart, Kyle left first, Tim left. Anthony and I we're formulating what do we do next? How are we going to change it up? Obviously, everybody was going to keep music in their life in one way or another. But listening back to it, I know that we weren't very polished, but we played a lot And those songs, if they had a little bit more guidance, a little bit, if there's somebody that took us under their wing, I really think that there was a lot of great stuff that could have been done. And I wonder if it really just was a blessing that we did break up, because we may have actually gone somewhere with it, and we wouldn't have been able to do all the stuff that we've done. I don't know.
That's just like with anything with life.
Everything. I think so.
Like, everything
had we gone down that road, like how much different our lives would be right now.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, had we gone down that a different road just one day, it would have, like, the butterfly effect would be massive. I believe that with anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, no matter what the hell that success could have been, I'm glad that it didn't happen.
I mean, it did set up everyone for stuff later in life.
Well, it set up this. It's set up tonight.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This is kind of cool. We got a lot more. I like where everything's going, but I have some things here that are going to bring us back in time in a nice little way. I have a couple of this one is a 16-year video. It's called The 5 Gayest Heavy Metal Breakdowns. What? And I've known about it's been a while since I saw this video in particular. Okay. And I said, when I came across it again, because I don't know why it popped up on my feed, and some of the comments are even saying here too. A month ago, this guy, Citizen Oz Media, says, why is the algorithm whipping this out in 2025? It's just so weird how it's come back for so many people. It's got over 500,000 views. People are having a ball with it. And then I had to go look to see if anybody did an update on this. And 2 months ago, 5 Gayest Breakdowns updated 2025 version. Ooh. So I can't wait to see what the hell's in there. I don't know if you guys had anything you wanted to bring up tonight, or anything you wanted to. There's plenty of time to do a lot, but if you want to jump into these right now, I think this would be fun.
Let's have some fun.
Now I just want to.
I have one thing I want to bring up, but we'll do that.
No, bring it up.
Okay.
You want to do it now?
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys remember when I got my first apartment in Ossining?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Anthony was throwing up in the parking lot in the back? You were screaming so loud. You're like, it was like echoing through the entire neighborhood. It's so funny, dude.
We that night was fantastic because Anthony. Oh, that was okay. If you remember, Anthony, whenever he would get drunk, the first half of the night, it would be just the most. He'd be having the best time of his life. And that night, he had gotten drunk already, and he had just given up walking. So what he did was he laid down on your kitchen floor. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I remember,
which was basically like the kitchen floor was already. What I remember, already halfway into the living room floor anyway.
Yeah, it was just a studio apartment.
Right. Yeah.
He laid down on his back. He lifted his hands up, and he was just asking if he wanted to go into the living room. He would ask somebody, "Drag me to the living room."
Yeah.
And so people throughout the night, they were just dragging Anthony from one room to the next, sliding him across the floor. But then, of course, when he hit the wall,
what a mess, and
it went south. And he knew that he was going to upchuck. It was funny because Tim, I think you even said, go behind that van over there.
Yeah.
And Anthony went over there, and because we were just giving him his privacy, and we were looking in the direction of the van, and he was screaming so loud, it actually seemed like the van was screaming. That's why we were laughing, because it looked like the van was screaming.
And the van was like a white Unabomber rape van. Did you say that, right?
Yeah. Well, it looked like it was almost like the Astro van that Home Depot sniper was driving.
Yeah, something like that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
They're like Virginia. What year was the Home Depot sniper?
Well, wait a minute. If you're talking about the sniper that went up the East Coast, that was September/October of 2002.
Okay. Wow. I remember it was like it started in Virginia.
That. I remember stuff like this all the time.
That's weird.
Because I remember specifically, like my mind will kind of like bookmark certain things, and I'll specifically remember Disturbed Believe album. I got that at the around that same time, and I also got I think it was Shadows Fall, Art of Balance.
Nice.
At the same time.
Good record.
Yeah.
And that's how I remember that it was that
Right,
it was
excellent album. We learned a lot from it.
It was the autumn of my sophomore year of high school.
Nice. I wanted to bring up one thing because I was thinking about like listening back to all the songs and stuff. I was like, because we were only together from what 2002 to 2005, right?
Yeah.
Or 2003.
No, 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
We did so much in
2 years. Why does it seem like we were together for like 10 years?
I know.
It seemed like 4 or 5 years.
Well, I think it's because we spent so much time on it.
We were super active too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You
We
know?
were always playing out, always writing, always recording. So
At least what, like 3 or 4 practices a week?
yeah.
we used to
And
practice
playing
a
out.
lot. Yeah.
Well, that's and we've said that before. How writing has even changed. The only way that those songs were being, I mean, everybody was like putting their ideas down on cassette tapes, and then we would bring it together. But the only way that songs came together is if we played for at least a dozen hours a week.
Yeah, because you got to think like back then. We were just talking about this before. Me and Kyle were going through some new music and stuff like that, and we were like wondering how much of it was is like programmed as far as drums and VSTs and all that. And more often than not, a lot of bands will do that, even if they have a competent drummer. You know, they'll still program a lot of stuff in the studio and then just have everything played live on the road because it's just more efficient, cheaper.
Yeah, it
because
saves a lot of money.
It really is. So, but the thing is, back then when we were starting, and a lot of bands at that time, we were just like a few years shy, maybe even less, of everybody being able to afford home recording equipment and all that stuff. You know, even programming drums back then, I mean, you had to that was a skill that was very special, and you had to know what the hell you were doing. It wasn't accessible to many people. So we needed, in order to actually have recorded music, we needed to have everybody play it and play it good and go and record it at a studio and do all that stuff. That was the only way we were getting those sounds. Now you can have Suno give you a drum track that's AI. Some people will just have everything AI generated, but the people who just use it as a tool, they'll do something like they'll produce, like, you can just do anything. You can get an AI drum track made. You can obviously program a drum track, which requires more skill, and you need to know more to do that. But, you know, it's like, it's not the same. I mean, everybody, I think inadvertently, with the way things are in modern production, and it's made people, it's made things more efficient, but it really has made people less focused on developing a real craft, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, because nobody, like, that's just, we did it out of necessity, and it made us better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
We had no other choice.
Right.
Now you just have to be good enough.
Hey, we were good enough.
So to Anthony's point, though, I think, and to your point, Frank, if we had all that technology, maybe we would have recorded those songs the way we did.
Yeah.
And then just used the technology to get the extra 5%.
And then we would have gotten on Hellfest.
And then we would have gotten on Hellfest, made $4 a day, and
and
wouldn't be here.
That's it. That's it. We would have been rich by now.
Yep.
Oh man,
Rich
What
and
could have
dead.
been?
what could have been? You know,
That'd be a good song name, Tim.
No, right?
Ever think about writing lyrics?
You know, the song names. I know. I was listening to.
Your
I've been
sins
Not the
will
ones that
never
I wrote
be-
for that.
Your sins will never be forgotten. Sins will never be forgotten. What is that? Is that
Sins never forgotten.
Sins never forgotten?
Yeah.
Corrosive.
That's the other one on there.
That's on that's on Violence is a Virtue.
That's the first one of the first 4.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Well,
Wow.
hey, we'll figure that out, and maybe we'll go back to it in a second because those have been incredible. We didn't show everybody everything, and we've since that night got everything together. I think people would like it. Here's the 5 gayest breakdowns.
Let's go.
Okay. So
Get us back on track.
This is from 2006. The 16 years ago is put together. I don't know what the first one is.
There's definitely got to be an updated version.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
now breakdowns are a lot gayer, but
yeah. Okay, so look, they even have gay hands.
Oh, it's this type of gay.
Gay
Yeah.
hands.
Oh.
Hold on,
I
wait a
see.
second. Let me get everybody up on the screen. Where's Anthony? Oh, he's behind Kyle.
Hey, Anthony. Get out from back there.
There you go. Okay, here we go. First one. 5 gayest hardcore breakdown.
The font.
Oh, Imure.
Amir.
You be my bride.
I know this one.
Won't you be my bride? Won't you be my bride?
I don't think it's that gay.
No,
I think that was pretty
it-
sick, actually.
yeah,
when that first came out, it was like everyone was singing that shit.
it doesn't take any. It's got to be gay. If it
That
takes
brings me back to like 2006, right? 2006 or 7.
Yeah.
It's also got to
Right
take
around there.
itself seriously. You know,
Yeah.
for something to be considered, lame or gay, it has to take itself. That's I don't know. Here, okay, Parkway Drive, Romance is Dead. You guys know what this is?
So cry me a fucking river, bitch. Yeah.
I don't know this.
I think it's coming
This
right
sounds
here.
like every band that played at Club Crannel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cry me a fucking river, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys haven't heard that?
No,
Oh, dude.
I thought you were kidding.
No.
of course you
Holy
would know.
shit.
That was when like dudes were really, really mad at their ex-girlfriends. And
What year was
songs
that,
about
though, that song? Do you know?
2006.
So the
Yeah,
height of
it's got
metalcore.
It's got
like-
that 2006 sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
What is this? The Devil Wears
Prada.
Devil Wears Prada. Dogs grown beards. Dogs grow beards.
Was never
What?
really into this band, so I don't know what this is going to sound like.
Okay.
What a silly name.
Ooh, what was that? What was that little noise?
What the?
So I like this.
I like that.
Yeah. Does that make me gay?
I guess I'm gay.
Wait, but is it going to get gay?
Oh, well, let's
or-
see. Let's see.
You're going to get gay. All right.
I will say this.
Okay, that wasn't.
That sounded like if we were to make a breakdown and give Mike
Yeah.
give Mike the song and gave him the song to put synth over it years ago.
Yes.
That's what that
Can you
sounds like.
imagine if he became our 5th member?
Oh, that would
And
have
we
been
had
great.
a whole nother dimension to the.
Oh, God, that would have been great.
Hey,
It
Mike.
would have made us a lot quirkier,
Aesthetically.
Sure.
which probably would have been.
Think
good.
about the promo
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
you know who we have got a great crowd watching, but Walt is out there.
Hey, Walt.
Oh, Walt's watching.
Walt was watching before.
What's
I don't know
up?
if he's still there. Walt, hello. Are
What's
you?
going on, Walt?
How are you? Okay, let's get back to this. Now, the next one is Bless the Fall, Could Tell a Love. Do you know what that is? Have you heard that?
Not really familiar with the band, but I have heard the name. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't fall down. My heart is still.
Pretty gay. Sounds like this guy was inspired by some of my lyrics.
That's exactly it.
It's not my cup of tea, but it's not that bad.
Yeah,
And the
no
drumming is pretty solid. Why is it going on forever? It goes on for another minute. I'm not listening to the rest of that shit. Maybe he got really gay. I don't know. Let me see.
I mean, skip ahead.
some macaroni in the pot.
And
sounds.
the number one, I love how bad the video is just edited. Look, why would you choose that font on a white background? The number one gayest.
I love that. I love that. These videos are the best for that reason.
They are. I agree.
Here it is, the number one.
Okay, after this, you've got because of how funny this video is. We'll go and listen to gay breakdowns, but this reminded me there is a funny video that's been up for years. That the video is called "Proof That Lars Ulrich Is Gay," and it's poorly edited, just like this, and it's so funny.
Okay,
Lars.
we're going there next.
Hell yeah.
We're going there next.
European.
These are my friends. I have their backs. They are the closest thing to blood that I have. These are my friends. I have their backs.
I have their backs.
They are the closest thing to blood that I have. These are my friends.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Wow.
Oh. Who is? Wait, do you know this band? Do you know this band?
What band was
That
it?
band? It was. What are they
It was
called?
called Black My Heart, Thick as Blood.
I've heard their name around at some point.
Are they like a hardcore band or are they?
I guess so. Yeah.
Listen, this is a long time ago. They might not be around. Yeah, people, everybody, we all agree on that last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, people in the chat room are agreeing.
Yeah.
I have their backs.
The chant. No,
These
the-
are my friends.
These are my friends.
I could just picture. I could just picture a bunch of like shaved head dudes, just skinny ass dudes throwing their fucking arms around
Yeah.
like animals at that part in a fucking pit.
Yeah. But yeah, Amira, we used to trade shows with those guys
Yeah.
before they got signed and
Before
stuff.
they got signed.
Yeah.
I actually, and I was listening. We were listening to some Amira before because I wanted to go back. I wanted to see if they still had their demo from like 2004 up, and they do.
Yeah, they do.
I was listening to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this is a real throwback.
Yeah.
To listen to that because I remember hearing it on CD, and I remember
Fun.
thinking, they just had the production's not great. You can listen like even when you hear it now, but we always wanted like Frank, you were always looking to get the drums to be very clicky and have
Yep.
cut through and stuff. And
Yep.
but I remember listening to Amira be like, damn, they got the double kicks really good.
First time I get to watch live in a while, and yay. I get both the brothers, at the same time. Too fun.
That is from Phil's W. That is from Shannon.
Yeah, that's like I say. That sounds a little sexual. Two
Yeah.
brothers at the same time.
Well, it's two chicks at the same time.
Two chicks at the same time.
Thank you,
man.
Shannon. How nice of
I always
you.
wanted to do that.
That's from Office Space,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, dude.
good to see. And we have a great audience that's watching on quite frankly.tv, pill.net right now too. Twisted Six says, I'm gay. And I liked all of these so far. Okay, so Twisted Six actually liked them all. Twisted, you like that last one though? Dub Helix says, Happy Friday. Well, great. And welcome aboard. Okay, so let's keep going, shall we? Oh, wait. You wanted to go to the Lars Ulrich?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's do that because that's funny.
Okay, hold on.
That's really good. And then we can watch the
Yes.
Metallica parody.
Yes.
of Memory Remains. Oh, that
You
is
guys
so
know the
great.
Memory Remains one, right?
No.
Oh,
I think so.
We're listening to the whole thing.
Okay.
It's so great.
Hold on. Wait. Proof that Lars is it with Scotty in? Hold on. Warning. Hold on. I gotta configure this a little bit better. Whatever.
Maybe shocking to some viewers. Straight. Okay.
Has a scarf on.
Oh, is it scarf?
Scarf. Yep. Scarf.
Now for the most compelling piece of evidence. Exhibit D. right,
Right.
bro.
Oh, come on now.
D is for,
Okay, all right. Wait.
Oh, poor Scotty.
This man.
What did he do?
Scott Ian, man.
Scott Ian. What about it? You're stringing us along here. Oh my gosh. We asked Scott Ian if he had any sexual encounters with Lars. He said, yeah, man. I can't.
There was your evidence.
Yeah,
And that's
definitely.
it, though, right? That's the
Publish
evidence.
it. Publish it in Modern Drummer.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
When we asked him, then we asked him to go into more detail if possible. And here we go. Nobody banged like him?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is interesting. He said,
I was like, oh my God, look at that guy.
sounds like he was very turned on by Lars and his homosexual Danish features. How many views does this have? Almost 400,000 views.
Oh
No,
my
that's
God.
great.
Look, still one of the funniest things on YouTube.
What's funny is the fact that someone made this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Oh boy. We asked Scott one final inappropriate question. We asked if he could reenact what it looked like when he received oral.
Oh, come on.
Lars, go. What did it look like when you received it? He quickly agreed and then started doing this. Okay, we get it. Okay, well, so the jury's still out, of course.
the
We don't know.
person who made the video clearly has repressed homosexual
Yeah.
issues he needs to work out.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
Yes. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. So then you
hate
want
has no
Okay,
home
well
here.
now you got to do
the memory
The
remains.
memory remains.
Okay. Metallica. It's gay. Let me see here. Lars is gay. Okay, this is the official. We can't listen to the whole thing. It's too much. It's too much. This
What
is
this? Memory remains?
yeah. This is
Memory
the.
remains parody.
All right, everybody. Well, just brace yourself.
Ali.
Almost 2 million views. This one.
Kirky's gay, Robert's
Oh,
gay,
yeah.
I have seen this.
Lars is gay, but the gayest is Jay.
One verse.
Yeah.
That one clip has been passed around so many times.
That right there, that first.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's really fucking gay. Robert, Lars, Kirk, and James. They like sucking cocks while their buttholes being pounded. They like dicks in their
It's so over the top.
They'll swallow asses whole. Kirk does Lars, who is already gay with James and Robert.
That's awesome.
Like, don't they get sick of each other?
There's a bunch of those. There's one where like the Slipknot one, Iron Maiden one.
Oh, there's too much.
Yeah, there's
Where they
they're all
change
over
the
place.
lyrics, right?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, they make
funny.
him gay.
They
Yeah,
make
they
it-
make it
my,
gay.
my buddy Derek, some black guy, he does them.
Nice.
He's the main one who does them.
dude.
Oh, they're funny, dude.
Do you ever see what the hell's his name? I think it's Real Online Boy. He's the one that did the Slipknot one, and
Oh yeah.
it's
Duality, maybe?
Hold on, listen.
Was it
This is a
that
different.
one?
This is a different kind of show. If you're not here for
Psychosocial.
some fun,
Oh,
oh yeah,
okay.
no, it's Real Online Boy Psychosocial. Let me see. Here it is. It's funny because
You got to see the original first.
yeah,
and
I'm gonna let me find the videos most popular. Here it is. It's
he
got
was the first one to do this.
it's got 3 million views.
He's
Okay.
the originator.
Now the best part. And then he, hold on. I love this guy's stuff. I really do. Let me get out of the way because this is just everybody at home. I don't know, disclaimer, I guess. Here we go. So smart parody of Psychosocial by Slipknot. Here we go. Ready? It's the ending right here. And that's how it ends. That last dude, that last part.
Oh, man.
the lick my crack. I am
You
gay.
hit that hard too. That was sick.
But
Yeah,
hold
that
on,
was pretty good.
one more time. I just want to hear the end one more time. It's so hilarious to me how it cuts off so abruptly. Okay, so now then he goes to a Slipknot concert and he uploads this one, which almost it's at 1 million views right now.
Okay.
He said, look, Slipknot played my version of Psychosocial. Here he goes. So here we go.
What an honor.
That's amazing.
Here goes.
I just
Stops
love
it right there.
I just love that he went to the show
Yeah.
and he knew he was going to do it.
Yeah.
And he had to get it right.
Yeah.
So you have to give him credit for getting it right that one time.
Yep.
But and obviously it's a concert, so everybody's not paying attention. But can you imagine if somebody actually heard what he was saying?
And then they all started chanting,
Yeah.
saying what he was saying.
You're the
Well, he did that a couple of times, and then there was one of the clips that he did it where there was a guy in the background singing the actual lyrics, but because you were hearing him, it looked like the guy was singing what he was
Oh my
singing.
god. That's great.
I don't. The internet is full of this kind of stuff.
I have a question because keeping with the whole Metallica thing, 'cause I was getting my haircut by, you remember Bill Mulvey?
Yeah.
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 I've been going to get my haircut from him for like years now.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went to we were in the same class in high school.
Shout out Billy. Shout out Fool's Little Barber.
Yeah. Shout out to Billy. Been a long time.
Yeah. So we were talking. We were like, "What's your favorite Metallica album?" Mine is Injustice for All.
Oh, man. It might be Ride the Lightning.
Also,
Really?
I mean, I love that.
Oh,
album.
for some reason, I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay, okay. For some reason, I don't know why when you said Ride the Lightning, I registered Kill 'Em All. It's for some weird reason.
Interesting.
I was like, wait, you really like Kill 'Em All the best?
That is my least favorite Metallica
Well, yeah, because
album.
it's not. They're not
not
weren't
there
really
yet.
Developed.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was Kill 'Em All was like their
Right.
Motorhead. Like you hear all their influences.
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
great.
It was like their
but-
violence is a virtue.
Right. It was
Right.
their violence as a virtue.
There you go.
My favorite Metallica album. I don't know, man. I like. It's a really hard thing for me because I love all eras, but I will say that when I think about like what I think is their finest work, probably when I think about their legacy, and I go to Master of Puppets.
Okay, that's not my number two. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, well,
Yeah.
if Justice was produced more like Master of Puppets, I'd say Justice. I mean, the songs. Yeah, no,
It's definitely the hardest album for sure.
no doubt about
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
but there is a
Justice is up
warmth
there. Yeah.
There's a warmth to the production of Master of Puppets, and that's like a, I don't know, that one.
Have you heard the Injustice for Jason mix?
I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Those are
Where the
some
bass
great.
is
There's
cranked
so
up, it's
many,
super
like
sick.
now it's like, what is it called? It was Jason for All or something. Justice for Jason.
Injustice for Jason. Yeah.
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 Now they They did that years ago, but now like you can look up all different new mixes of people put their own mix on Injustice for All. They've been doing that for years now.
Yeah.
Really?
Like
Right,
it's
right.
pretty cool to hear people's take.
Great.
I think so. So Justice for me is like neck and neck with Master of Puppets,
Right.
but Master of Puppets beats it for me like by a 0.1%.
Gotcha.
You know.
Yeah.
Then I think about like the Black Album, and I still think that the Black Album is one of the most like the epitome or the cornerstone of or like what I should say, the ideal production style for rock and metal.
Yeah.
I think.
Doesn't
Like-
that album still chart? Like,
Oh yeah,
on a
it's
weekly
been
basis?
it'll always
Yeah.
chart because it's
I mean,
such a
like-
it's such a
Isn't it didn't go diamond?
Monumental.
It went diamond a couple of times.
That's crazy.
Well, diamond is 10 million copies, right?
I have no idea.
Gold is 500.
I have no clue.
Platinum's 1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Diamond
Look up, yeah.
record 10 million.
Now the thing with Black Album, like there's so many overplayed songs on that album. Like I never drive around listening to Enter Sandman, you know.
Right.
But there are certain songs that will always, like, you know, Through the Never,
Yeah.
song.
My Friend of Misery,
The God That Failed.
Struggle Within.
Yep.
These are all these
Struggle
like
Within.
yeah, these like underrated songs on that album that are so fucking awesome.
30 million copies world. So it went
30.
three times diamond.
So 90 million.
Of Wolf and Man.
Wow.
The Wolf and Man, that song goes hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like even Sad But True, like that's another song that's been overplayed, but you can't deny how heavy Sad But True is. And one of their heaviest riffs is Don't Tread on Me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. dude.
Well, it's the rhythm guitars on Sad But True that I always go to, especially during the that chorus, that pre-chorus, and then there's also little things even on like the Unforgiven. I that little bend of the string that James puts down underneath Kirk's solo is just so damn awesome, especially with the tone. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself because I didn't see them on this last tour.
Don't worry, they'll be touring till they're 85.
Till you're 90.
You know what? Honestly, we saw them. It was a spur of a moment thing because I did something for Live Nation, and that was part of the whole thing. They gave me tickets to see Metallica. Me and Frank
That's
went
cool.
to
Awesome.
we went to go see them over in the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium.
Okay.
And so we drove out there. It was a nice drive, and we got there, and they were great. It was the same thing. It was the same show that we saw when Pantera played with them in MetLife, and like it was the
they-
same
Okay.
exact lineup.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only difference was that Suicide Silence.
Ice Nine Kills.
No, Suicidal Tendencies opened up the
Gotcha.
show.
Okay. Okay.
And of course we're watching Suicidal Tendencies. They're the first band on, and you have these drunk dudes, these drunk 55-year-old dudes getting lugged out of the stadium. Like, could you? What do you go there? You went there to get fucking drunk and thrown
Yeah,
out the
man.
first band?
It's so
Hell yeah,
pathetic.
brother.
Some people are just pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
So-
else getting wheeled out because
Yeah,
they
so-
took something.
But the reason I bring that up is that I love watching Metallica, but it's one of those things where, you kind of like at this point they put on somewhat the same show like every time they play.
Right.
You know?
I haven't seen him since Tattoo the Earth back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's still
You
great,
should
man.
see them. Yeah, you
Yeah.
should.
It's
you should
still
definitely
awesome.
see them.
You just go. Anytime they take stage, the build up is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
I
they play the
agree.
long way to the top, and then of course, then
It never gets old.
Never gets old. And then you
With-
go
with-
to Ecstasy of Gold.
Ecstasy of Gold never gets old.
Yeah.
Never.
And
Always
then
gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
damn, they pulled out a lot. They do all the no repeat weekends now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The thing
as long as I'm there for the night that they don't play Sandman, I'm fine.
Yeah.
well, they always they play Sandman
That's,
last.
it's a good time to go take a piss, though.
But you know what though?
Fun to
but,
see.
But
it,
you
though.
want to know something? What I really appreciate is that you can tell. I know they went through their period of time where they like, you know, were sick of playing songs like that.
Right.
But now they're so past that and they embrace all of it.
Yeah.
Like I was there for that second night when they played Sandman, and you know, when they played it, they looked like they were having fucking fun. Like they, you know, and there was that recent interview with James where he was asked a question, I think, how after all these years you can still get into it, and he was just went on about how it's, you know, they've got the best seat in the house, and all it takes is looking at one person's passion.
As
for
I
him
saw
to
that
ignite.
actually,
And it was just beautiful.
Yeah,
Like
pretty fucking
the
cool.
way that he could, and you
Awesome.
could tell he's authentic about it.
Yeah,
you know.
Sure.
But where was I going? with
I just
that?
want to sit in for Lars one night, or one song. like,
Oh,
You got to call Scott
this
Ian.
is what I was going to bring up. I think though, and this is not a bad thing. I don't really look at it. I don't see this as like necessarily like a bad thing, although some people might. That when you see bands like Metallica and Pantera, they're older. It is a different. You're not seeing the same band anymore.
right.
Like it's not like you're not seeing heroin addict Phil
Yeah,
in severe pain, which made him
Right.
sound like a fucking demon.
yeah,
Right.
Like, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, there were some real performances because there were real pain.
yeah.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and on one hand, I wouldn't want to see people in like, you know, on the verge of death,
Sure.
you know, but if anyone was witnessing that back then, you saw something that you're not seeing right now. Like now is the safe family version of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I think is probably better. You know,
They sound
For
great.
everybody.
I want to bring you know,
sound great with
I would
Zach
love
and
to.
everyone.
If they come back around in New York next summer, I'd love to bring Aurora.
yeah.
and you
Yeah.
know, we don't have to stay for the whole show. I don't.
Well,
I don't,
you see kids of all ages
Right.
at these shows.
That's what I was noticing. There's this one kid that was sitting on his father's his shoulders, and he had the ear muffs on
Right.
and all that stuff. So, but you know, that's such a thing to see, man. Because even when you're grown up, you get taken by the lights and everything else, and
Yeah.
it's just good, solid entertainment. And that's it. You're going out for a night of entertainment.
I was
Yeah.
13 the first time I saw Pantera, and it changed my life.
Yeah. Who was playing on the bill?
It was Black Sabbath headlining, Pantera,
No.
and Deftones opening.
Wow, where'd you see? Where was
Damn,
that?
Where was that?
Continental Airlines Arena when that was still
Where was
a
that?
thing. Jersey.
That was Jersey.
And
Where
then
in
the
Jersey
Meadowlands.
was that?
It was next to the Old Giant Stadium.
Yeah, but
That arena right
oh,
there.
yeah, they
that's
had
where
that
the,
other arena.
where the Devils used to
Right.
used
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
That's
Before
where
they
I
went
saw
to
them.
Prudential. Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
them in summer of 2001 there.
Yeah.
And now I think that might have been the last time that they played in the United States, because they're on the Reinventing the Steel tour still, and then
Great album.
they went across the pond into Europe,
Mhm.
and then by 2003 I think they were
done.
done. Yeah,
No, they did it at Ozfest.
they did.
Yeah, I remember seeing them at Ozfest, and that was the last U.S. tour.
Well,
Yeah.
that might have been the last U.S. date before 9/11. Then,
Yeah.
Ooh, well, they got stuck in Europe,
They
didn't they?
did. Yeah.
I read that.
Yep.
yeah,
They were supposed to do more, and then
They had to come home because of it. So that has to segue into favorite Pantera album.
Shit.
Anthony?
Far Beyond Driven.
Oh man, yeah, it is definitely
Far
far
Beyond
beyond driven, because the thing is that I think that was like their peak. That was
Yeah.
like the mountain right there. They were,
Right.
and they had a rare thing where, because Far Beyond Driven is their Black album,
I think so.
Agreed.
in the sense that that album too, in my opinion, is one of the best sounding metal albums, production wise, mix wise. Like it's got that same quality to it, in my opinion, and it was their most commercially successful album without selling out. It was such a rare
It was
thing.
super heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so rare for a band to get heavier and heavier and get more mainstream.
Yeah.
Like they were able to do that, and no one can take that away from them. And I know a lot of people will say, well, they used to be glam. Isn't that cool? Don't you think that's cool that
I
you
think
had a
it's great.
band that was like this like glam band that was kind of like, you know, like they were like Van Halen and you know, trying to be, I don't know, all these like
Gay.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like
they were more '80s influenced at that
Right.
time.
they had
what was
this
popular.
thing. They were like, you know, cheesy glam metal,
Yeah.
and they just were like the fucking Hulk. Every album got more aggressive
Yeah.
to the point where it just got too intense to contain, because by the time after Far Beyond Driven, Greats on the Trendkill is a fucking wreck. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean that in a good way. It's a dark album,
it's
but it's
dark
raw
as
and
fuck.
fucking. It's a disaster. It's like you can tell that they were.
It's imploding- starting to
Yeah,
implode.
you can tell. You can hear that it's a band that was like, it's like a roller coaster ride. That's like you're about
Bolts
to
are
fucking,
falling off.
Yeah,
Did you ever
coming
hear?
off the track.
Did you ever hear Dimebag playing Floods in 1987? What would be Floods?
I saw this recently.
think so.
Dude, there's so much footage.
Dude, I
So
saw
much
this.
footage is that's getting around right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have seen that. Yeah.
everybody,
It's insane.
any concert you can think
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
somebody captured it on VHS.
And then
It's
put it. Yeah.
It's crazy. Take a listen to this. This is 1987.
He probably.
Right there. It's a little faster, I think, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Because he probably had that in mind for years and just
Yeah.
didn't have
It
anywhere
just
to
didn't
put
click.
it. Yeah.
And then it finally did.
Because think of this. Imagine like Floods. That doesn't really even fit with Floods. At the
Like this is incredible. This part, oh my god. No, it's like a whole different song.
it's a whole different song. Could you imagine he never put that at the end of Floods?
I know. Well,
Like it would change everything. Like it'd be like the song would be okay, but that fucking ending.
that record is a more emotional record in a lot of ways. You know, it like takes you like to further.
I would say it's
depths.
I would say it's my number 2 favorite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
'cause
I
it
actually.
really is like there's some real shit in there. That's
yeah.
why,
Sure.
like, yeah, again, wouldn't want to see anyone get hurt,
Right.
but
Now,
you can't.
now, was this when Phil was doing the vocals back home
he
in
did?
NOLA?
Yeah, he did another. He recorded it in
You
another.
recorded it separately.
Right.
From
So
the
then
band.
there's that tension that
Yeah.
you're hearing, right?
They didn't have a great relationship at this time.
Right. And you hear that. Whereas now it's like, you know, if we made a record, we might all do it at home separately. That's the norm.
Now- yeah,
But back
now-
then it wasn't.
Interestingly, though, you know, I feel like this was like, you know, they're probably like their darkest, most intense heavy album, and then their last album, Reinventing the Steel, was like, it felt like they were kind of like starting to mature a little bit.
Mhm.
Like they were going more to like old school roots, and it wasn't as heavy. You know, like I don't know if you feel that way about Reinventing the Steel, but there's a lot more there's a lot more groove, there's a lot more singing.
Yeah, it's a little bit more commercial.
Right.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that's the only, you know, that was the only album that felt like it didn't follow the theme of getting heavier and heavier.
Mhm.
Like it was like, cuz you had Cowboys from Hell, which still had the remnants of their previous power metal glam
Yeah.
stuff, and then Vulgar Display was like, oh, now we're going
Rash,
somewhere,
Yeah.
you know, heavier. And then Far Beyond Driven was like, you know, the first track, Strength Beyond Strength, is like, oh fuck, what the fuck's going on? Like, could you imagine being? I always like try to picture myself at that time,
Like
Of-
when that record came
like
out,
when
going
it
to see
came
them,
out.
dude.
and knowing that there's no like real at that, you know, that was in 1994, so you're not exposed to as much heavy music as we're exposed to now.
Right.
Sure.
So like that must have been like a punch in the face.
Yeah.
Kind of like how when Iowa came out, because like that's the only reference that I have of being introduced to something for the first time.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
and being like, whoa, this is
Oh, Iowa was like
Yeah.
the heaviest album when it
Right.
came out, start to finish.
so, you know, and
Damn. That was a great album.
Did sound good.
Great album.
We have an updated version of top 5 gayest breakdowns. There's some modern
what
ones.
year is this?
This was updated 2 months ago.
Oh, God. No, this is gonna be good.
It's there are clips here from Asking Alexandria, Reverent, Skin Tear, Jimmy H. Doolittle, and another one from Devil Wears Prada.
Ooh.
I don't know if these are new or if somebody just wanted to. Anyway, here's Asking Alexandria. Let's see. This one is called "I Was Once Possibly Maybe Perhaps a Cowboy King."
I like it.
Yeah, I never liked this band.
Did he just do a yeehaw?
Sounds like it, yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's about cowboys.
Yeah, okay. The Reverend, my hand, your demise.
Yo, 148, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ. What up, biatch?
Nope. Okay.
I mean,
next.
I don't know. I don't think it's gay, but I mean,
Jimmy H. Doolittle, my shirt, does my shirt smell like Jenkum?
What's Jenkum?
what?
I don't know. That sounds like you
mean-
fell inside of a speaker.
That 808 is
It old distorted. I
Need to
I
turn it
actually
down a
like
bit.
that, guys.
Well,
The distorted 808.
that I like how the bottom, when you use 808, just it kind of like fills out. It's almost like you step into a
Strapping
bog.
Young Lad does it the best.
Yes.
Strapping Young Lad's 808s, those those drops, those
Yeah.
are the best.
They sound like
especially
bombs.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it fades out and you hear the music come back in.
Yeah.
It's old. Well, Devin's a great producer. I mean, he's just so talented.
Okay, well, here's something for you guys I think that you'd like. This is a guy, his name is Further Up, Further Up, Further In. He says the music, I found it, the Musical Lost Library of Alexandria, the Master List, the Codex Musica, and the funnest way to waste time. Here, listen to this. It's well, I'll just have him tell it to you. Hold on a second. Tell me what you think.
All right, let's get ready to waste some time. I think I found the coolest music rabbit hole website of all time. Top tier music discovery. Spotify's recommended playlist ain't got nothing on this crazy website. Welcome to Every Noise at Once. This is a vast repository of every music subgenre known to man. They're color-coded by kind of like categories, but each one of these little things is a specific subgenre. They're roughly grouped by like color. So like techno is this kind of purple, or metal is red, or yellow is a...
Kazakh indie, Bosnian indie, bedroom R&B, Scandinavian R&B. I'm just looking at some of these things. We should probably go check out the site ourselves, but
bunch of like, I think, jazz-ish kind of, but they're the craziest. Like there's some obvious stuff, you can find, I'm just looking around. It's just, there's so many more genres than you'd ever think of. All right, Vietnamese electronic music. The cool thing is when you click on one, it gives you a sample of it. Okay, low key, pretty cool. Let's go. Let's do some Sophistopop.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's really good stuff. Now that would be a good
okay,
gay
I'm feeling it.
breakdown.
yeah.
But like, let's get weirder. Let's get weirder. I want something bizarre.
What was Dream Punk?
Spanish indie folk.
Jesus movement.
Vintage French electronic. There we go.
What?
What?
Okay,
That could be a cool
I'm
like
vibing with it.
hip hop
So,
intro.
Then what you can do?
You can
is
do a
then-
lot.
Sounds like something Wu-Tang would do.
There's
Exactly. This is what I'm thinking.
It's essentially it's a sample super library. God knows how many things you can sample here. I would go to the Vietnamese electronica.
Click on these little arrows, and it'll take you to this page's the subgenres, all the main artists in this subgenre, and you can then listen to samples of these guys. Christoph.
I
pralines pour qu'elle revienne. Et j'ai pleuré.
Claude Benoit.
What genre is that?
I have no idea.
It was just a person.
Because that sounded vintage. That sounded like
It sounded like 1965 something or late 50s.
Christophe, right?
You know, that's what's crazy about a lot of this stuff too. You know, being in this this era, a lot of people they are really into nostalgia and want to go back to a certain time frame. But what's great about this era is that we could go back, and not only can we go back, we can discover things that we would have never discovered in that time frame. Like we can discover artists that were like from the 60s in another country, you know?
Yeah.
But back then, like in the 90s, you know, if we had no way of finding that kind of stuff. Really, like,
well, if you had your parents had a record of it, or
unless
something like
unless there was,
older
unless you went to
sibling,
a
uncle,
record store
something
and
like
you were
that,
looking for
right.
some obscure artists from different areas and stuff, and if you had interest in that stuff,
right? Or if you traveled,
you would have
right?
to actually put some effort into it though to
Sure.
You have to
discover
seek it
some of
out.
this.
Yeah.
We're obviously that's just telltale of America too. It didn't happen here. It didn't happen.
Right.
And
right.
you know, so
right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You think about what the rest of the world had to compete with as far as musical output in the 20th century. Who the hell is really competing with us? But that doesn't mean that people weren't wildly successful where they lived and in certain parts of the. So yeah, you're right. We're in a very unique position right now, especially since everything is on demand. That you can really catch up on a century's worth of music you never knew existed. And it's not just like underground stuff. You're actually getting major cultural tidbits from, you know, other countries.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
That's nutty. It's nutty, but it's fun. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I came across this one funny video. I put it aside over here. I don't know. I laughed at it for longer than I should have. And it was, you know, Freddie Mercury. And instead of, you know, he's doing the crowd play at Live Aid. But instead of him, you know, doing the call and repeat with the crowd, somebody dubbed in some of those really bad snoring sounds. You know, when people snore like terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like I said, this was, hold on, here we go. Listen to this, and it may not trigger anything for you, but I just loved it. I don't know. I watched that about a half a dozen times today.
That's funny.
And
Live Aid. Oh, shit.
I'll probably watch it again before I go to sleep tonight to relax.
You should.
So I don't know what else. Let me go. I've been watching the chat room. Everybody's having a good time. Let me see what's going on there. You know, I'm going to open up the lines here too. 914-200-0269. You just call the Playhouse and let us know what the hell you think. We have a line open here. 914-200-0269. If you watch my show regularly, then you know this call-in number already. Buzz us. Please.
Give us a buzz.
That's it. Let's see. Kirsten Elizabeth in the chat room says, sounds like a walrus or a seal or something like that. It does. She also says dream punk sounds epic. You know what? It does sound good. I want to listen to, hold on, dream
lover,
punk music.
where are you?
Atmospheric electronic. Dream punk is atmospheric electronic music that emerged in the mid 2010s, evolving from vaporwave scene. Okay, come on. I got to see this.
I like it
Gonna be
already.
like a synth wave type of.
Vaporwave
kinda
is
what
not
it
something
sounds
that
like.
I haven't
What's that?
thought
what it
of
sounds
that
like.
in years.
I like it.
That's like that reminds me of like 2018 meme stuff.
Okay, dream punk dreams. Let's see.
Sounds very like lo-fi
Yeah,
it's like-
see,
type of thing.
this is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably tens of thousands of genres in there, but some of them are going to be so you wouldn't be able to decipher or really differentiate between. I mean, exactly. This is just lo-fi.
Lo-fi, yeah.
So I'm going to start referring to lo-fi as dream punk, vaporwave. I mean, it's all the waves anyway. Let's take a call from Michael. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, Frank. I saw one of the subgenres, the vintage French electronica.
Yeah.
I probably have 4 or 5 vinyl albums of Jean-Michel Jarre in my album stack right here. And I actually I saw the name in the the word cloud or whatever, and it was one of the larger ones. So
what's his name?
I just thought John. Well, my college roommate used to call him Jean Mitchell Jarre. Is Jean-Michel Jarre?
I got him.
Rituals.
I got him. Let's see here. Jean-Michel Jarre, Oxygen Part 4. Hold on.
Ooh.
Jim Rituals. Oh,
I like it already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
And
horns.
out that German Kraftwerk.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on.
I love this.
It's fucking great. You kidding?
Kind of get the vibe of like a 90s movie when they're doing like an opening scene
Montage type
montage thing.
thing?
Yeah.
I was imagining you and your sauna.
That was back
Just
in,
sitting
like,
there
the
sweating.
late
Yeah.
70s.
Michael, what year is this, Mike?
Oxygen is probably like in the early 80s, I think.
Oh wow.
It looks that way right here. I guess that's him playing the.
And,
I
and the
see.
Kraftwerk stuff goes back as far as 75.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean,
They're German.
I'm going to like this.
Oh, so you have the actual record because that's how it came out.
Well, dude, this has
Damn,
this
that's
has
great.
16.5 million views.
I mean, I
this
like it.
This is very well known, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Isn't that amazing?
I've
See,
never
like,
heard it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, isn't it
Yeah.
amazing how we're watching something that looks 80s? It's almost like we're finding like a new artist.
Yep.
We
first
never.
time.
It's like an alternate reality, almost like but this guy's been. That's what's great about music, and that's what's great about this time. It's like we can discover so much stuff still. Like there's still so much stuff to discover. Artists that aren't even around anymore.
Still.
Wow.
Okay, let me give you one more tip. Emerson, Lake and Palmer's first album.
Emerson,
There's
Lake
a
and
song on there called Tank, and it starts out it's like jazzy kind of stuff, and then it goes into the drum solo, and in the peak of the drum solo, he is just brawling with those drums.
What's it called?
And then it goes. It gets kind of squirrely with the synthesizer at the end.
What's it called
There's
again?
like three different parts to it.
Michael, give me the name of the track again.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer, their first album, which is just Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
You got it.
The song is called Tank. It came out in 71.
Tank. Okay, I'm going to listen to that. Thank you for the call. Here we go. Let's see. Tank. 19.
So this is another one of the. This is a band that I've heard of.
Yeah.
I know the name, but I don't know a lot. I don't know other stuff. It's that progressive stuff.
Oh, come on. This sounds like your old band, Tim. I'm not knocking it.
Sounds like
add a little
Zappa.
bit of
It does
that
sound a little
vibe
bit
to
Zappa,
it.
Yeah, a little weird.
Hold on.
I'm not saying it's weird. It just has that tone.
Oh, here's the drum.
There's some fusion stuff going on there.
Yeah,
like
that's
jazz.
what I'm saying. The like note progression.
Odd time signatures.
Right. But this is like them playing it. That's the fucking cool part.
Yeah.
These dudes
This
are
is
locked
live
in.
from the Capitol Theater.
Yeah, like tonight.
Okay.
I mean, I like that music. It's different than like
The first
metal,
one.
but I like all of it. I mean, there's something to, like what Anthony was saying, like there's all these other genres that people love that are equally good.
You know,
in the chat room.
In the chat room, it was who the hell was it? Tommy Jekyll says it's the first one that we were listening to sounds like Coast to Coast AM bumper music, and yeah, it does. The opening. Here's the opening theme song. But I like the. Actually, I really love the.
How does it feel?
Yeah. They nice.
And then, but there's another one. It's the opening to Art. Art Bell will do the opening. What the hell was it? It was Dreamland. Art Bell, Dreamland music. Let's see. Dreamland intro.
Welcome to Dreamland.
Oh wait, no, not yeah. I want the actual. What the hell is it called?
Like a amusement park?
Yeah, no. It was a Sunday night show that Art Bell did.
I got you.
It was a very specific format, but I like that Dreamland. What is this? No, that's not it. Anyway, yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. Let's take a call. You are on the line. Who is this caller?
Hey, Frank, how's it going? My name is Dom. I've called before. I think last time I called, we talked about New York hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
I remember that. Welcome back, Dom.
How's it going, Dom?
Hope all you guys are doing well. I think it was the same lineup too during that call. But since you guys are on the subject of metal tonight, I have a question for you, Frank.
Okay.
When your band was playing shows in the early and mid 2000s, did you guys get to play with CKY? And if so, did you get to meet Bam's brother Jess?
No,
we got to.
No CKY. We didn't.
Oh man, I was curious because I know I think I heard you mention that you got to play with Hatebreed locally or something, so I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, we played with Hatebreed in September of 2003.
Yeah, we also played with Biohazard.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Lemore's
down at Lemore's,
Brooklyn.
Lemore, and then the next night at the Chance, we spent the weekend with Biohazard.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
that's right.
We went on a tour.
Hell yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking my call, Frank. I hope you guys have a good night.
You too.
Yeah,
thanks,
bro.
Thanks a
good
lot.
Take care.
All right, see you guys.
See ya. Yeah,
I remember
see, that's the
CKY.
other thing though. Is like in the 90s, you had the whole hardcore crew.
Yeah,
that was like a whole separate genre.
It
didn't really mold with metal until like late 90s, early 2000s, right? Like in metalcore.
Yeah.
There, it was very factional.
That's what I'm getting at. Thank you.
It
That's
was
the
very,
way to put it.
It was very factional, and then then everybody started becoming a little bit more incestuous, and then you had all the genres start blending, and everybody just
I mean, like Machine Head kind of was vibing on both. I feel like they were always a little
they were
hardcore and metal.
Yeah, they
right.
They can hang with both types of bands,
and they did a good job blending it back then and now. But
I remember. I mean, I'd always call us a hardcore metal band.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I agree with that. I mean, we're from Lower New York, right? We're in an urban environment. We're exposed to it.
Urban Discipline.
What's that?
The Biohazard album.
Oh, sorry, Biohazard. I have dementia now, and
I don't
remember
know.
anything.
It's nuts though, man. I think about that too because when I was listening to our demos, they were very heavy.
They were fucking heavy riff and groove orientated.
Yeah,
fucking. But when I was listening to them, I wish that they were a little bit more. Like Anthony said, I think if we really sank into a comfy wheelhouse kind of a zone there, it probably would have been a little bit more groove based and not so blast beaty. We did so much.
I agree.
Yeah,
that's interesting because when I listened back, like when we put all the stuff digitally, I pretty much I said I'm going to start in 2003 and go to the end, and I listened, sequentially a few times through. There's a lot of death metal influence in there.
Oh yeah,
lot of it.
You know what the crazy thing is?
More than I remember.
I didn't listen to. I don't think none of us listened to a lot of death metal.
I mean,
I did.
I listened to to Deicide,
Suffocation,
and
Suffocation,
Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse was
Death.
That was it.
I listened.
You
I
love
listened to
death.
Death
I didn't
lot.
listen to a lot of. I'm with Frank on this. I listen to a little death metal. I just think it's because the next place to go from our heroes was there.
Yeah.
How do you
Right.
get heavier than Pantera or Fear Factory or Metallica?
Yeah,
you know
that's why I think we went there. You know, because we didn't want to just be a ripoff of Pantera. You know.
Yeah.
Or the other bands. Like we want to. Like I remember thinking that, and that was like there was a lot. You know, when you're first starting out, there's a lot more thinking than just going by feel. Like, you know, and we're always, you're always kind of like, that's how I remember it. I remember just like, oh, we got to be like, you know, we got to be different. So we have to have all different types of metal in one, you know?
Which then by today's standards would be the norm.
Oh yeah.
Now we're no
Pretty
longer
much,
different,
yeah.
right? And I'm not knocking it, but I even remember back then, like Violence is a Virtue, that the concept
Do I
came
have
up
that here?
first.
I don't have. I don't
right?
have, for
It
some
was
reason.
this idea that then became a song. It was like, yeah, we're gonna make an idea first, then we're gonna write to that,
yeah.
right?
That can happen. That's
Even-
still,
yeah, no,
that's
sure.
still something, you know?
Writing to a concept
Right.
versus letting it just come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
I don't have for some reason, I don't have that first demo on here. I have everything else. What was it? It was Dying Day. It's the end of. It's the end of Dying Day. Hold on. Wait. This is us. Wait. It's the end. I always love the end of this one. Hold on.
Right, it comes after this.
See this. Riffs like that 100%, but it's the end. I love
Yeah,
this.
no, it's coming.
It's when Tim says burn.
Yeah. Right here.
That's still good.
Yeah.
It sounds like hell.
Yeah.
It sounds nasty.
It sounds like that would be if you were
Right.
going to hell. That would be when you were just sentenced.
So-
and it's done.
That's funny you bring that up because when I listened through, I thought that was a huge concept of ours. When I listened to it, I was like, this almost sounds like going to hell.
Yeah,
I
That
mean,
was
on even
cozy.
Violence
Yeah.
is the Virtue, all of them.
But wait, there's another one.
That's funny you say that.
You remember the little things in here? And everybody in the chat, thank
Yeah.
you. Kirsten says, "Ooh, that build." Tim Beck says, "Solid sound." Thank you.
Thank you.
Solid
wait,
sound,
but
yeah.
wait, you're like with Plague, for example, which you know this one. I think
that was always one of my favorites.
I liked Plague too.
Wait,
I love the intro.
yeah.
Now you see what has killed.
But now here's the thing I want you guys remember this one part, and I this is a great breakdown. And I remember when Les said, "Hey, let's use this bell thing."
Oh yeah.
This part, wait,
Oh, the Leslie
yeah, wait, let's see. Wait.
right here.
Okay, so what the hell is this thing again?
So I'll explain it. That's a Leslie rotary speaker, and he had a vintage.
Oh,
You know, this is like the
I remember
size
that
of a refrigerator, and the speaker has a motor, and it spins around, and it gives you that tremolo effect, like live as opposed to digitally.
Okay,
So that's big in the jazz world. I think that's why he had it because he was a jazz guy. But
Oh, that was it.
right.
yeah, no, it was Then what made the squeal sound?
Where
Here,
what part?
here,
Play
listen. Ready? Wait, listen to this. Right here. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, the little
Dude,
What was that?
is that like not supposed to be in there?
We heard it and we said, you know what, leave it in because it kind of sounded like. You ever see?
Kind of like a swell almost.
Well, did you ever see Revenge of the Sith when Vader's mask is placed onto his face for the first time and it has that kind of like airtight
yeah.
and we said that sounded good. Oh wait, here we go. Wait.
Next part.
We love that because it sounded like locusts.
Yeah, that's what we were going for.
I always like this part.
So like we used to do a lot of things like that. We were like obsessed with how to end the song.
Oh yeah.
Right? More than I think we should have been, but I loved it. Like even like ending the song with like a jun. Like I remember this.
Endings have to be big, man. That's
No, sure.
Anthony and I remember when Anthony, remember when we got to talk to Vinnie Paul on that one interview that we did?
Oh yeah.
And I asked him, I say, you guys are Pantera. I got to ask you a Pantera question because he was promoting Hell Yeah.
Okay.
And, I asked him two questions.
If you remember, we had a show at the old studio that
it was Lou's show.
It was Lou's show, and he got him to do this interview, but it was because Pantera they were releasing Piss.
Oh, that's right.
Remember they had like the new song, but what actually, it's funny because, and I was never going to tell him this, but obviously he was like, yeah, I don't know why we never released it, but because you turned it into Use My Third Arm,
right?
Like you turned the whole the main riffs of that song were recycled in Far Beyond Driven.
Yeah,
that makes sense why they never released it.
Yeah,
but that's what he was promoting.
And yeah, I asked. I forgot what cheese. That's the first time I ever asked somebody the cheese question.
Okay,
which was if you're on a desert island.
Blue cheese.
He said blue.
Yeah,
is that what he said?
I said if you're on a desert island, you can only take one kind of cheese with you.
Pecorino Romano.
And he said, if I was a betting man, he said, what did he say? He said something like, if I was a betting man, I would have never guessed that you would have asked that question to
anybody I asked that question
that's
of
funny.
doesn't know.
In his like Texas draw too, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
But the other thing I said, listen, you guys, Pantera, the one thing that you guys do better than most is end a song.
Okay.
Some of the best outros ever.
Agreed. And
I said, what's your favorite? And he said Hollow.
Yeah.
So the ending of Hollow, that's what he said. That was his favorite outro out of it. Which is, hey, whatever. I mean, you got to pick one. You got to pick one. Yeah. Like, but I think of
Domination is like
By Demons Be Driven.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The throes of Rejection.
By Demons Be Driven is such a great ending because it's like hypnotic. Yeah.
So sick.
But see, because they were a groove band, so they weren't afraid to go into like a 60+ second just outro groove.
Yeah.
Like a whole nother song by today's standards.
Yeah.
It was just different, you know?
Yeah, and especially since it was odd. It was 5 or 7 times. Just when you think that the end of By Demons Be Driven is over.
Yeah. Even I can listen to it now and I still won't know.
It always takes me one more time.
Oh, before it, because the way it repeats.
Yes.
The pattern, I got you.
Yeah. It's an odd.
Yeah. Well, that's,
I would take the mozzarella balls.
Yeah.
That's the little
you
container.
don't have a refrigerator.
The marinated ones with the pepper flakes?
Yeah.
The bocconcini.
Yeah.
You're going to have to eat them quickly, though.
Yeah, true.
Well, if it keeps, I would say, let's just say it keeps.
It keeps.
Okay.
I would probably.
If not, I would go for like a sharp cheddar.
Same.
I think a sharp cheddar is safe.
But I'm going with like a Pecorino Romano.
Yeah.
Also
fucking
great.
Guinea, you know.
I know. I know. A Jarlsberg would be good.
Ooh, Jarlsberg.
Yeah.
A little Munster.
Nothing spreadable. Nothing. I think I would get sick of brie real quick.
Yeah,
I was
not
never
a fan.
a fan of brie.
Me neither. I like the sharp.
Kirsten in the chat room says provolone. Anybody else have anything? Yeah, drop your cheeses in the chat rooms. Go right ahead. Let me see what the hell you have to say.
That's all you had to eat, man. Breath be stanking after.
It's better than dying.
Yeah, but you're alone on a desert island.
Yeah.
You care, dude.
Let's see. Cannibal Corpse and Job. Cannibal Corpse and Job for a Cowboy.
Do we get to bring Merlot? Any kind of wine? Because sharp cheddar paired with Merlot is fucking. You know what's really great with Merlot is actually I think
What?
Or no, Gouda. Gouda.
We should do a wine and cheese broadcast one day.
You know what?
I
You know what reminds me of Mr. Nunez in high school.
Oh, dude!
When he would talk about that, he talked about his time in Spain, and he'd say, everything. And he would snarl at us for some reason, like everything was like, you have no clue where I've been or something like that. And he'd say, and I remember one time he was talking about
like dripping cognac down a girl's ass. And
yes,
what the?
He told us about
high school?
Okay, that's the next. Okay,
Catholic high school.
Yeah, Catholic high school. That's the way it was.
Oh my god,
it was all
dude.
boys. So anyway, Mr. Nunez,
man.
he said, the time I spent in Spain, you spent your days eating nothing but cheese and bread and wine, and he told us that as if like we. I remember he told it was very. These things
like,
came
cool,
out like
dude.
they were like non sequiturs.
Yeah,
non sequiturs that we would say, okay. And but it almost like we were being scolded, and then I don't know how this.
Like, you kids don't know shit. Let me tell you.
Like, what was the lead into him saying that?
I don't remember.
Just random.
There was other things. He was his mind was very fragmented.
Okay,
but we kind of knew what he was getting to most of the time. Like for example, when we came, like one year, my Mr. Nunez Spanish class was right after we got out of the cafeteria.
Okay.
So we went from lunch to Spanish, and at that point, the seasoned curlies and the popcorn chicken, and everybody was just gassy.
Yeah,
and it was, and when people started farting in Mr. Nunez's classroom, if he smelled it, he would stop the class. He would be so indignant, and he would. I remember this one time, he almost kept the whole class back for detention because he smelled a fart.
Was I in that class with you? I think I was.
You might have been.
I think I was.
Because what he did was,
because this all sounds very familiar.
He got so mad, and he opened the door. He opened the door, and he said, I don't know. He must have been so mad he didn't know what to say. He said this: "There's a place to eat and a place to shit. This is a classroom."
I was there.
And
I remember this now.
And we kind of looked at each other because we were expecting more.
Yeah.
we were expecting more. There's a place to eat and a place to shit. This is a classroom. I said, okay. We were waiting. And then but the cognac.
Yeah, the cognac.
He told, I don't know how we got into, like, he was talking about how he enjoys pleasuring a woman.
He was like, if you ever eat the girl's ass, drip cognac down her crack, and it tastes like clams.
It tastes like clams.
Oh my god!
You drip it down her ass.
We're just sitting there like, okay.
We said, it's okay.
Thanks. I'll.
There was one time that
put that in the bank.
We
never forgot it.
We spent the whole thing with
never
Mr.
got to
Nunez,
do it either. But
no, cognac is too expensive. Too expensive.
Oh man,
you never completed your Spanish training.
No,
I'm gonna stop by the liquor store on the way home.
No, I'm gonna get $10.
Babe, bend over.
No, it's a $10 bottle of
There's a place for
Marsala.
eating and a place for shitting.
I'm gonna go buy a lemon and squeeze that instead. The lemon's it's cost
Neutralizer.
effective.
Yeah, there you go.
But you know,
that's funny, man.
no, well, with him, he's one of those teachers. I'm sure everybody has had them in their along the way where if we can just toss him something we might be able to derail the entire class.
And then just have like a free period, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, we would do that all
And
the
I
time.
remember one time we essentially got a free period because we got him to comment on Jennifer Lopez's ass. And he talked about, we went from Jennifer Lopez to all of his favorite damsels.
Damsel, what does that mean?
Like just anybody. It was Jennifer Lopez to, because around the time, that's when everybody was talking about how I think she actually has an insurance policy just for her ass or something like that.
Right.
And then we talked about UFOs and pyramids one day.
So you knew he had this fragmented mind where you could like ADD, just derail the class.
Yeah.
And he would just keep going.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
or would you have to keep feeding him new?
We got lucky at least a few times a semester.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and that's all you need. Sometimes you just need a break.
Yeah.
In anything in life.
Right.
Yeah, everyone always asks me like what it was like all boys high school and stuff. I'm like, I had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
I would if I had a time machine, I would go back for a week just to fuck around like the way we did.
I'm telling you, I've been trying to get. For years now. I've been trying to convince. Oh, dude. Well, that's why I wanted to get Joe Carney, and I wanted to get I wanted to get Brian Mooney, and if I could, Sean Walsh in here. I think Sean still lives in Louisiana, but I think he's coming back.
I heard he's back.
Is he already back?
I've been in contact with Banga on Facebook too.
Dude.
Yeah. I heard he might be like
he still lives in
upstate
New York.
somewhere.
I want to get those guys on the show. I think people would love them.
Yeah,
and to talk about Ray Edler, man,
yeah, you got to do a Stepanak show or something.
War stories.
You know, that's what exactly.
Anyway,
yeah.
All right. Well, it's 8:30. This was a great time. We should do it again.
Yeah.
What else is there? No.
And then next time we'll talk about all the Stepanak fights.
Yeah.
And you know how fun that was.
I'll see you at the tunnel.
The tunnel.
The tunnel.
The big brawl down the street.
Wait, where was the tunnel?
It was at the White Plains train station.
Oh, that
so
tunnel.
There's that tunnel that goes under both. Yeah.
So wait, you would go all the way on the other side of town to have a fight?
Yeah. People they would like sometimes there were times where people would lose their cool and fight in school and they'd get kicked out, but a lot of times fights were scheduled and you'd go.
This was an organized thing.
and it was, everyone goes to the terminal and you'd go to the tunnel, they'd form a circle and then fight it out.
Right.
I remember one year they also, if it wasn't the terminal, you'd go down the street. There was another
baseball field.
There was the baseball field down the street. And I don't know
the White Plains
it was.
baseball field.
There was one fight we went to, and we were just there. We were always just there spectating,
right?
Because it's a fight.
Sure.
And we went down to the baseball field, and I guess it was one of those. Whoever was fighting, there was a lot of tension on the line where
everybody wanted to go in,
where everybody had I guess it was kind of connected to where if this guy starts fighting, well, I'm going to jump in, and if this guy starts fighting, I'm going to jump in. Like there was a lot of tension.
Yeah,
we didn't realize that.
I don't think I was there.
Yeah, it was massive.
Wow.
It was a massive brawl. We were watching these two kids fight. They were kind of going like, and finally a punch was thrown, and then all of a sudden, everybody around us started fighting.
Yeah,
sick.
We
we're like, what the fuck is going on?
We backed up just to find where we had to get the battlefront.
You see headlocks here, fucking. I'm like, oh shit, we got to get out of here because
some of those kids aren't even alive anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah,
oh man,
just crazy.
I mean, I feel like that might not happen nowadays because some kid's just going to put it on like Facebook Live. Or something, and like the cops are going to show up immediately.
Thank God we had that. We had that time away from this bullshit because I used to. Those were just not good times for us to be. We'd have lost. You think of how many people would have ruined their lives, before you even get out of high school, just because you wanted to. And actually, things like that just happen more often because they know it's going to be filmed, and it's like part of like building street cred or something like that.
Yep.
Anyway, it's stupid. It's all stupid.
Violence is not a virtue.
No, it's not, kids. All right. Well, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Go around the room a little bit. I don't know how you want to end this.
Thanks for watching, and
thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Give the stream a like. Pass it around to people. I'd love to see a nice little culture build up around the Playhouse. I know you have to be obviously you have to have a little bit of a juvenile side, especially after tonight, night like tonight. But we'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful weekend, and thanks again, Kyle and Tim, for joining Anthony and I.
Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Awesome.
thank you.
We will do it again.
Yes, we shall. All right.
See you later.
Arrivederci.